Hello, it's Gem Games here once again, and in this video we are going to create a new blueprint interface that we can use to connect actors. So we are going to create a button that we can press that will unlock this door. So yeah, let's get started. First you want to go to the link in the description that takes you to my Google Drive and you want to download this button folder. After that you want to go to the resources and you want to create a new folder called models. And let's open it and let's import the button folder. Let's import all. Now we have these two new static meshes here, the button base and button. Okay, and you can adjust the color if you want. But now we want to go to the blueprints and to interfaces, and we want to create a new blueprint interface. Let's call this electricity. Let's open it. Now here, the new function, let's call it activate. And we don't actually have to do anything else here for now. Let's compile, let's save, let's close this. Let's go to the blueprints and to the interactables. Now let's duplicate this test actor and let's call it button. Let's open it. Let's move it next to the first person map. Let's go to the viewport. And here we have this cube. Let's delete it and let's add a static mesh. Let's call this button base. And let's select our button base static mesh. Okay. There. Now let's duplicate this and let's call it button. And let's change the mesh to the button like this. Okay. And the next thing that we want to do is we want to compile, save, and go to the event graph. And here, what we want to do is we want to delete all these. And we want to double click on the interact. It will create the new event here. Then we want to create a new custom event. Let's call this button press. Okay. And let's just call that from here. Okay. You can also create the code just after this, but I think this makes it a lot cleaner if you want to add something later on. Okay. Now the button press. What we want to do here, we want to first set the can interact to false. And also let's make this not instance editable and not expose on spawn, so we cannot edit it. And default value as true. Okay. Now from here we want to create a timeline, and we want to connect this to the play from start. This, let's call this button hill or something like that. Let's open it. Let's change the length to 0.5. Let's add a flow track. Let's add the first key to 0 and 0. The second key to time 0.5 and value 1. And let's make it auto so it smooths it out. Let's compile. Let's close this. Now here we want to get our button and set relative location because we want to play this nice animation. So this button will move not that much, but like this, like maybe 2 units, something like that. So set relative location. Let's split this new location so we can access only the set. Now let's lerp and let's connect this to the new track, to the alpha, like this. And the A should be 0 and the B should be the amount that you want to move the button. So let's make it -2. And after that, what we want to do is we want to create a new variable. Let's call it target actor. And let's change the variable type to actor. And here, object types, actor, object reference. Let's make it instance editable and expose on spawn. Now we want to get the target actor. and we want to call the activate electricity interface function. Okay. Now we want to get from the finished, and we want to add a reroute so it looks a little bit cleaner, maybe like this. And let's actually align these with Q. So now when this animation has played, then we want to activate on the target actor. Okay, now let's compile, let's save. The next thing, what we want to do, we want to go to the door. And here we want to make the door interactable by some buttons or locks or whatever. So we want to go to the class settings and we want to add another interface. The interface called electricity that we just created. Okay, now under here we can see some new functions. Let's double click on the activate. It will add this new event here. Now on this event, what we want to do, we want to just set the can interact to true, because when we call this door, we want to just unlock it basically, you know. Let's compile, let's save. Now here on the level, we have this door. If we click on it and we make it not interactable like this, and we get this button, let's like move it to the wall. Let's actually rotate it 90 degrees first. Now let's move it to the wall. Maybe there, maybe somewhere around there. See, actually, maybe here. And let's see. When we play, the button is there. And you can see the door is not interactable right now. But when we press this button, actually nothing will happen because we didn't connect it. So here on the button, we have this target actor here, which is the variable. Now we have this door. We can actually rename this to, for example, door 1 or something like that. Now here, we can select the actor, door 1. Now it will connect to this. So it will call the event activate on this actor. So now when we play, we go here, we cannot interact, but when we press the button, now we can interact. And you can see the door is opening pretty nicely. I think the opening animation is pretty slow, so let's actually fix that quickly. So on the door, on the event graph here on the timeline, what we want to do, let's open the timeline, click on the last keyframe, let's set the time to 1, like this, and now from here, from the length, let's set it to 1. Let's compile, save, go to the first person map. Now, let's try again, press the button. Now we can activate the door. You can see the door opens. So yeah, and you can obviously use this button with any actor. You just have to call the activate function inside of that actor. I will show you more about this on the later episodes. But yeah, I actually think that was all for this video. If you like what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye.